Hey everybody, quick Friday video. First, I want to wish all of our fathers out there happy Father's Day. Hope you have a great day. Spend it with kids, spend it with however you want to do it. If you want to go out, play some golf, go out, do some fishing, anything you want to do. I hope you have a great day to all the fathers out there. So, video real quick, two questions I was asked this week, and I want to reiterate those answers. Even though you can find them in videos, I think, once again, YouTube, I think that somewhere there's a clicking of a button. So you can also email me specifically at the referendum@beechertutoru.org. However, just to answer these two questions again, the first one is this referendum about air conditioning? Again, I'll say this: no, it's not. That HVAC project at the high school and the elementary has already been pulled out of the reserves. It's already been funded. Has nothing to do with this referendum. Has nothing to do with overspending. So again, we had a nice sum of money in the reserves. The purpose for that is to spend on projects. And so one of the major projects that needed to be done at both the high school and the elementary was HVAC. Neither school's boilers were able to continue be operational, and so that's part of it. Now it's going to be able to heat the entire buildings. We don't have to worry about those scary phone calls at 1 o'clock in the morning when our boilers go out. Entirely new HVAC system, new ventilation, everything. Yes, air conditioning is part of that. So also it's going to allow us not to have to worry about those heat days when we get to August next year. So that's kind of the good thing about all that. So this referendum has nothing to do with air conditioning and the projects that are going on this summer or the abatement. It has everything to do with operational costs, making sure that our school can maintain the classroom sizes, even lower them if possible, as our numbers increase. Continue to provide opportunities and continue to provide needs of our students. So that's what this is 100%. It's to make sure that our level of education is maintained and then increased as we need them. So that's the big thing about that. And then the second question is, what does this do to my taxes? And I've tried to be, as clear as I can. It's a very difficult thing to try to explain, but I'll kind of do, the hand guy, the teeter-totter guy, whatever you want to call me. So again, in 2020, there's three numbers you need to know. In 2020, your actual tax rate on your tax bill for 200U was $635 and some change, $635.28. The limiting rate at that time was $506.58. So we'll call it 507 just so we have smaller numbers to have to say. So your actual bill said $635. Your limiting rate was $507. What we're asking for in this referendum is to take that limiting rate and move it to $575. So it's between the limiting rate that you had in 2020 and the actual payment for the bond. So that gap, remember, is that bond payment that's gone. You no longer have that bond payment. So if this is $635 and this is where my taxes you did pay in 2020, and this is where limiting rate is, this is the portion that goes directly back to the school to pay for teachers and everything else. What we have asked for in this referendum, this gap right here is gone. This $635 is no more. So we're asking you to take some of this money that's no longer being spent on the bond and kind of put it into the operating costs and bring that up. Okay, so it's not going to go all the way up here. So it was down here at 507. What we're asking for is that 635. It's gone. So we're asking you to supplement to raise your limiting rate of Beecher to 575. That's going to get our operational cost money higher. It's going to allow us to keep those teachers, keep those opportunities, and this payment's gone. You no longer have a bond payment. That's really important to remember. Because again, when I say your overall rate, I'm talking about 635 because you've had that bond payment. Okay, so that's why when you see the flyers that are coming around, I should have one here. I'm sorry, I don't. When you see those flyers coming around, the big yellow thing right in the middle of the top, I make the statement that 575 is a lower rate than you've had since 2011. That's a true statement. It's lower because you've had a bond payment for a very long time. That bond's gone. Okay, so what we're looking for is that limiting rate at 575 to be where it's at. Okay, so that's going to help us supplement the revenue. It's going to be able to get us where we need to be in terms of spending on our teachers and our kids. It has nothing to do with projects that are going on around here. Okay, it has nothing to do with reserves. I'm not asking our taxpayers to give us money so I can stuff it into reserves and sit on it. Okay, that's not my goal. That's not my plan. And I don't want to speak for the board, but I don't believe that's their plan either. They want to make sure that they can continue to provide opportunities to our kids. Okay, so those are those two questions I got. Hopefully it explains why does it say raise my taxes, because it is. Limiting rate is going to go up because that bond payment's gone. And so we've kind of asked for our community to take some of that bond payment and fund the limiting rate number. And again, AC is not the issue here. It's not the referendum. Okay, so hopefully that answers some things. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Again, fathers, happy Father's Day. Take care.